So here's the deal. A couple of days ago, we had 1,000 subscribers. No big deal. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's a huge deal. All the hard work that we put in this summer has led up to this amazing, spectacular, stupendous, righteous, divine moment. Because 1,000 subscribers is a lot of people. 1,000 people that have subscribed to this channel show that they like something about this channel and decided to show their support through all the streams, videos, and all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much. So I told you guys that this subscriber special would be the Q&A, and I told you guys to submit all of your questions. Did I just hit my boom arm? In the description of the video announcing it. So we have like 40 questions to go over, so I'm not sure how long this is gonna take. But of course, leave a like on the video, and if this is your first time on the channel, then you just got here when we're at 1,000 subscribers. So it's good to see you here. Make sure you subscribe, or unpleasant things are going to happen to you. But without further ado, let's start off with the first question. I wonder what the first question is going to be. You know, just the other day I was talking to my friend, and we were talking about how going down the street one day, you know, back in 3rd grade, and we saw this person. Boring. Alright, so first question starts out with Gripsy, and he says, can you put this as your first question, hashtag Q&A? Well, there you go. Alright, the next question comes from Harry B. What is the we have a comedian in the house. Okay. Next question. Alright, so Mindsmug Minecraft also has a question, hashtag Q&A tips. Why are you so good, JKL? And I think 5 question marks. You know, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. This question looks very familiar. I don't know, maybe it was it on that video, or was it in that other video from 3 weeks ago, or was it on that stream? I think was that on that? Alright, so our next question comes from one of my good friends, Redhead Zydash. How long have you done YouTube? Hashtag road to 1,000. Hashtag please use this in the Q&A. Okay, so first of all, how long have you been doing YouTube? I've done YouTube on this channel, Zydash, for 1 year and 7 months, I think, and in total I've done YouTube for 2 to 3 years, which was on a separate channel. So yeah. Our next question comes from Jaden Blaze. What's up, Zydash? Hashtag Q&A. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Take a wild guess. Okay, my favorite YouTuber, if you guys haven't guessed from now, is ARPlayz. This question comes from Raging Taco. Zydash, what are your future plans? Are you in university and planning to get a job or full-time YouTuber? I'm currently in my 3rd year of high school, and so no, not yet. I have 2 years to go. Planning to get a job or full-time YouTuber. Okay, so here's what I came up with. I saw how we were growing over the summer, and I personally told myself, okay, if I can get to 10,000 subscribers by the time I graduate, I might do YouTube as a full-time job. If I don't, then of course I have a backup plan as college, you know, get a master's in engineering. So that's basically my resolve. So it's either the left path or the right path. So right now I'm not too sure, but like I said, if we do get 10k subscribers on the channel, that'll just pave the way for larger expectations on YouTube ahead. Okay, so this question comes from Mr. Owly. Hashtag early, hashtag Q&A. What inspired you to make the Photoshop tutorials to help us? I'm glad someone asked this question. It all started one day when I made a thumbnail for a live stream, and Mander hit me up on Discord, and he saw it, and he was like, yo dude, this is a great thumbnail. It looks like ARPlayz. And I was like, wow, this gives me such a great idea to make a YouTube video, and that is the video that you guys see on my channel right now. The most successful video on my channel, how to make thumbnails like ARPlayz. It currently has 6.6k views on it, and I never expected it to grow up so large, and that has inspired me to make thumbnail tutorials for other YouTubers, which you guys enjoy, so thank you guys very much. Alright, French Toaster, how did you come around to start doing YouTube? Okay, so my very first channel, which no longer exists, it was just, I had graduated from 8th grade, so I was going to high school, and I had nothing to do that summer. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna record Roblox with the generic screen recorder that comes with every Windows laptop. So I started doing that, and as time progressed, I started to learn about editing softwares, how to record in 720p, and how to record your microphone, and eventually learn about all these stuff like DxTory and OBS, and that's basically where it started. Just started with me, you know, starting to do something as a hobby in the summer of 2015. Alright, Nap16 asks, Zydash, why are you so active with the comments, and do you think it's important being active with your subscribers? Alright, so I'm active with my comments because they're the people that help run the show of your YouTube channel. Without them, like, you would be nowhere. So you need to repay them by interacting with them, talking to them, you know, do other stuff. Like, I made a Discord server, which you guys should totally join, because I talk to you guys whenever I get the chance on there, and it's just to pay your respects to all of the people that have subscribed, liked the video, commented, supported you, donated, and all that stuff. And that's just why I do it. And second part of your question, do you think it's important being active with comments? Heck yeah, dude. My first answer just basically sums that up. Alright, another question from Mr. Owly. What do you use to edit and record your videos, please? Okay, so I record with OBS Studio, and it's a free recording software that you can live stream and record with. If you guys have been looking for recording softwares, and you should totally look it up right now. It's free. It's for Mac, Windows, and Linux, so it's all three operating systems. And I use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit. I used to use Sony Vegas 13 and 14, and they actually released 15 last month. Alright, Gripsy says, if you were to meet and collaborate with one other YouTuber, who would it be? Once again, I'm gonna have to say ARPlayz now. And I have good reasons why I say ARPlayz, because when I watch his videos, he says some things that I can actually relate to more than anyone else, like stuff in his childhood and stuff in regards to YouTube, his family, his friends, like just in the details. I'm like, whoa, dude, that happened to me. That's crazy. Like, if I were to collaborate with this guy, I can just imagining half of the commentary just being us, you know, talking about stuff in common, what we did as kids and stuff. But one can only dream. Darks MC, how did you get the name Zydash? Hashtag Q&A. Wow, this is a nice one. Okay, so when I came about myself, it's telling myself one day that I need to restart, not doing that old channel that I was talking about earlier anymore, starting off afresh. So I chose the name Zydash because it's short and easy to remember, and it's random. Like, no one would name themselves Zydash. It's just random, that's all. Like, when I was looking for a name, I would come up with these short names so that they would be easy to remember. Type them on YouTube to see if any other YouTube channel had the name before, because I wanted it to be so easy for anyone to search up my name and find it, and it is. Like, I test it out every time. Search up Zydash in Google and you see my Twitch, my YouTube, my Twitter, everything, and that's what I wanted. So hopefully that answers your question. Oh, Mander, here we go. On a scale from swag to yeet, what am I? Dude, you're totally yeet, bro. Hands down. Reduction Gaming, can you give me a shout out? Well, dude, here is your shout out. Nick Fenn asks, will you ever do a face reveal? Hashtag Q&A. Yes, I did. I said if we get 50 likes on this actual video, I would do a face reveal. You know, nothing big, like put my picture on Twitter or something like that for all of you guys to see. And yeah, that's it. Galactic XX hashtag Q&A. Do you know any other good recording softwares besides OBS? Well, I can say DX Tory, but it costs money. I wouldn't say Fraps because Fraps is just garbage. Like, there's not that much settings that you can play around with to make it suit you, except for recording and benchmarking FPS. You can also use Shadowplay, which comes with a NVIDIA graphics cards. So those are my suggestions. Alright, this question comes from unknown person. If you have to save someone from death, who would it be? Your very best friend or all of your subscribers? Oh my goodness, you gotta... I'm not good at making decisions, especially tough decisions like this. Like, this would take me a good 2 weeks to come up with an answer, so I'm actually going to do that right now. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so I thought about it. If I lose all my subscribers, then no one's gonna watch my videos. Like, it's gonna be like 10 views per video for all those people that just happen to come across. But my best friend, a person that I've known all my life, 1,000 versus 1. All right, so I choose my Etho991 hashtag Q&A. He asks Apple or Google, and then he goes to say, if you say Apple, you're dead to me, but be honest. Well, dude, I mean, Google. Like, Google has everything. Like, if you just go on Google and just look up all the stuff that they have, all the apps on Play Store and stuff, dude, Google hands down, honestly. Little Zav Gaming, Minecraft, and more. What's up, dude? You ask, can you do an OBS tutorial? Hashtag Q&A. Lots of people have been asking me to do an OBS tutorial. Well, so I guess why not? So expect one in the near future, hopefully. All right, Andrews 7,000 hashtag Q&A. Could you play Overwatch? He's actually the first subscriber to personally ask me to play Overwatch. So yes, I will. I've already started recording footage of it, and I'm going to put it on a second channel that'll have other types of gameplay. And the reason why I'm doing it on a second channel is because it's going to have some other games like PUBG and, you know, stuff that is for like an older audience. So more about that channel will come soon, and I'm yet to make it and get all the graphics for it, so it's gonna be a while, so stay tuned for that. All right, Vincent Tran hashtag Q&A. Why did you think of doing YouTube, and do you plan making money out of it? Okay, so like I said before, I planned to do YouTube because I was bored one random summer and I just decided to start doing it, and I've become pretty decent at it. Well, there's still lots to learn, so it's a learning process. And do you plan making money out of it? Well, I've started to get donations, which is unexpected. Like, I think the first donation was when I was at like around 200 or 300, which was crazy. Like, I always pictured only like large YouTubers getting donations and stuff like at least 1,000, and I wasn't even at 1,000 at the time. So I guess technically I've started making money out of it thanks to the generous and kind people that happen to come through to this channel and subscribe. So thank you guys. All right, this question comes from Zstar hashtag Q&A. Why do you have a perfect voice? I sound like a dying weasel. Well, good genetics, you know, the good genes and stuff. Yeah, I guess that's it. But you know, my voice is it's pretty amazing. If you guys think my voice is amazing, then comment down hashtag perfect voice in the comment section. ARPlayz hashtag Q&A. So this isn't really much of a real question. He says, why are you so good? You are my inspiration. That's why I hope you get to 30k and get YT rank. Dude, honestly, I hope to get 30k so I can get the YT rank on Hypixel. Like, that's not my main priority. I just want to grow. Like, the YT rank, that comes way after. Like, I'm not prioritizing it to be the reason why I grow. But it would be good to have if I get to that place. And I'm flattered. Lots of people have been saying that I've been inspiring them, which I would never expect. So, which is absolutely crazy, man. I can't believe I inspire so many people. That is very heartwarming. It's GOAT. It's GOAT. What's up, my guy? Hashtag Q&A. how did you meet me, Engulf, Sarah, and Mander? Wow. This is going back to like those early days when I was at like 40 subscribers or something. So it all started when this guy named Derek commented on one of my videos and he was like, do you want to be part of a YouTube community? You know, nothing special. So I joined it. It was on Skype because we were total Discord noobs at the time and it was pretty chill. And Israel, I believe, happened to be part of that group as well. So, you know, I guess we started talking through there somehow. And then he was saying that he was a part of this other YouTube group called The Rising Crew. So I was like, he was like, do you want to join? It's like an SP. I was like, sure. And then over the time, I joined their Skype. And then one day we decided to move over to Discord. And that's where it all started. So that's where I met Israel, Sarah, and eventually Mander. I met Mander while I was streaming Overwatch on this channel, which was a long time ago. And it was basically me, Israel, Kong, and Mander, and we were just having fun playing Overwatch. We were total Overwatch noobs at the time. Well, I guess Kong and Mander were alright at it, but me and Israel, yeah, you can fill in the blanks. I'm not gonna go there before, you know, I embarrass myself more than I have already. Next question also comes from It's Goat, aka CJ. Ever think of doing role plays? We tried doing a Christmas role play last year, but it didn't work out because we should have prepared from a long time ago. Like, I tried doing it in like late November, early December, which was a massive L. And then we talked about doing the Flash role play, and that just crashed and burned. Like, we didn't even start. The most that we did was got a script, and that was it. But I want to try again with a Christmas roleplay this time. You know, use some custom NPCs and stuff. But we'll see how that turns out because I want to do something for Christmas this year. If it's a song cover or something. So yeah, if you guys get lucky, then maybe we'll be able to deliver this time. Jumbo Fries asks a very interesting question. Alright, so who is your YT crush? Now, I don't know if you mean YT crush as in like a female YouTuber that has like 1 million subscribers or something, or like a friend that I met on YouTube. But okay, so I'll give you both the answers. The first one, you'll never know. Penguin Lover, why will you not call me on a stream in Roblox Shinobi? What? Alright, dude, there's a certain way that things work, dude. Like, I don't know how to answer this, to be honest with you. Firepod the Cat, do you know how to do fast types of bridging? I could learn how to do it, but I don't feel like it. Like, I am just satisfied with the regular bridging because it's just too much, honestly. Like, that's overdoing it in my opinion. Okay, the second part of his question, but are we friends and when will we be giving out mod? Well, I'm technically friends with all my subscribers. When will you be giving out mod on my streams? Well, I usually give it to people that I've known for a long time and preferably in a certain age range. We'll just have to see. Alright, UD Derp, hashtag Q&A. He asked, are you going to make a tutorial of how to play with friends when you're not in the same country? So basically make servers with the IP so that they can log in onto the server. I could do that. There's a way to get free servers, but since they're free, they have certain limitations. If you have money, you can pay for a server, rent a server, you know, and do other stuff with it and have more leeway in what you do and better the experience while you play with your friends from out of country. So I could do that. If you guys wanted me to do a tutorial on how to get free servers, then let me know down below. Alright, my MCPE Epic Block asks, can you make a tutorial about Minecraft renders? Yes, I could. The only reason why I haven't done so yet is because I have lost Cinema 4D a long time ago. It's a long story, but I lost it, and I lost the Lightroom that comes with it to make the renders look nice. So that's one of the main reasons why I've started to adopt the style of YouTubers. You know, they don't use Cinema 4D anymore. They just take a screenshot of the person. But I guess I could find a way to get it back Next question comes from Afternoon about hashtag Q&A. If you could give one tip of advice to others like you, what would it be? So in the sense of YouTube, I would just say, well, it's never too late to grow big. I remember I used to be skeptical. I would be like, wow, all these big YouTubers, everyone watches them, and YouTube is screwing us over, the smaller channels in the search results, so we're probably not gonna get big like them. You know, like, we're not going to get rewarded for our harder work, but you need to stay persistent and determined. Like, I never thought that I was gonna get this far, considering how many other YouTubers, like, the competition is crazy, and people have been saying that YouTube has started to favor the larger YouTubers in the search results, which would make it even harder for smaller channels like me. So stay determined, stay persistent, and your hard work will pay off eventually. You just need to be patient and wait for that sub count and the views and the likes to take off. Jinx, aka Anti-Beans, asks, why don't you use an intro? Hashtag Q&A. You know what? Good question. Alright, we're gonna use an intro right now. 3, 2, 1, and
yo! God! The thing goes.
Alright, so our next question comes from EnderX14. He asked, what's the weirdest compliment you've ever given someone? Hashtag fabulous, hashtag Ender, hashtag /friend EnderX14. Okay, so the weirdest compliment I've ever given someone. I'm also bad at questions that have to do with me trying to remember things. There's lots of stuff that I said to people. Alright, so I remember me and my friend, we were trolling, and we were like, he told me to tell one of our friends, hey, nice posture. I was like, what does nice posture mean? Like, do you mean the literal posture? And I was like, okay. So I was like, hey, nice posture. And they were like, thanks. And we would just say it over and over and over and over again, like keep on saying nice posture, and she got very, very annoyed, of course. And yeah, I guess that's it. There were other pretty weird ones, but you know, that's the one I decided to choose for reasons. Okay, continuing with the weird question trend, required creative. You, my friend, asks, what's the weirdest question asked to you? Alright, so the weirdest question that I probably have been asked is, are you 30? And the reason why someone asked that question, I can't remember who specifically, is, well, because of my voice. Like, my voice is very, 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 very deep. Like, people even call me Morgan Freeman. I remember everyone used to call me the man with the voice in one of my streams, but that was a long time ago. So that has to be the weirdest question, like asking a teenager if they're 30 just from their voice. Has to be weird, right? Alright, so our next question comes from Duplex Gaming. What are your OBS stream settings? Well, I'll just magically take a screenshot and just slide it right in front of the screen, just like almost there. Okay, alright, now actually it's a little off center. There we go. Okay, so pause the video. If you want to copy those settings down or something, then feel free to, and there you go. Alright, another question comes from Engulfed Leader 2, aka Israel. Alright, let's read this. If a train has an initial velocity of 48 kilometers per hour for a total of 150 meters and is moving at an acceleration of 13.5 miles per second, how long does the train take to stop? And what will be the final distance of the train travel? Okay, so this is a fairly easy question. So all you gotta do is turn on your recording software and then click this magical button. Oh, well, alright, I'm sorry you guys had to see this. Okay, I found the comment. somehow. I don't know how I did it. I'm just gonna yes, hold on. Alright, it's starting to make sense. Okay, alright, I think I got it. So this is your answer to this equation. Okay, you guys ready? Let me just get a whoa, what the where did this get here? Okay, okay, so this is the answer. There we go. Alright, so does that answer your question, Israel? I hope it does. Moving on. Alright, Carson S13 actually asked a similar question to someone I answered from before, but then he has a second part. Did you ever think you would make it this far? At first I did. Later on the road, I was like, nah. So basically, I did not think I was gonna make it this far until I saw an opportunity over the summer. So, which is absolutely crazy. Alright, Vimo asks, hashtag Q&A, do you even? Yes. Alright, our next question comes from Ismail. He asks, do you have siblings? Hashtag Q&A. Yes, I do. I have one younger brother. And our final question comes from DarksMC once again. Can I be the last question? Question mark, hashtag Q&A. And yes, dude, you can be the last question. Nah, I'm just playing, dude. My question will be the last question. My final question is, I don't know, can you be the last question? Oh man, I'm so evil. Okay guys, so that wraps it up for the 1000 subscriber special. If you guys happened or managed to watch this entire thing, 40 questions, and how many minutes, I don't know, I'll have to check, then you're the real MVP. If you guys, regardless if you watched it, regardless of how long it was, then you're also an MVP as well. So once again, thank you for 1000 subscribers. We've been getting so many congratulations and stuff. Everyone's like, man, I'm so happy for you, and the support is just endless, especially on Twitter and YouTube, Discord as well. And you guys are just straight up amazing. Thank you guys so much for 1000 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 2000, 5000, and sounds crazy, but maybe 10k. Hashtag road to 10k, because I believe we can do it. You know, we got our first 1000. It's only 9,000 more. If other YouTubers that are big now could do it, then this channel can as well. That's why I believe. Thank you all for submitting all of your questions, and have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys in the very next video. Talk to you guys later. Peace.